Yeah, you can whoop it up all you all want. Whoop, whoop. So I had to take a muscle relaxer. All right, look. Look, it's so funny. You guys see the synchronization? Yeah, you guys see the synchronization? He got them hard shoes on, man. Damn, them shoes is hard. All right, so let me tell you guys what they do. He's coming out because they try to, subliminal message about paying wax and such. So he's coming out here, he's wearing his hard shoes, right? The two words that is said in my mind. Again, it's not my mind. This is being projected through silent sound. Hear the sirens now because they're not about to expose what it is that they do. As he's coming towards me, and you'll see he's doing this, right? And when I talk about that, what they used to do, when they would do this, right? The word yes would be, out loud in your mind, right? Like you're speaking out loud in your mind. So the word yes would just pop up loud in your mind, your inner voice, right? Oh, come up with a dog, right? So as he's walking by, he's doing that, and he's doing his hard shoes, and the two words, okay, and they know exactly what it is. Why they start the police siren, because they know. The fire trucks. That's what the siren of the fire truck, because they're not about to expose it. So as he's coming towards me and he's doing that, now the word yes doesn't come up into my mind because I've learned to nullify that, right? Neutralize that. But two words that pop in my mind. Tap that. Right? Tap that. Okay? So, there's a saying, something I've used to say when we were younger, as young men, you'd be like, man, I'll tap that, but not him though. I'm not gay, okay? But Pam is going to a party, a hospital party, right? This is the holiday hospital party that they have every year. So she's upstairs getting dressed, right? So as he comes out, he's all dressed up or what have you, to try to put ideas in my head. I don't really care, Like I said, I've never really cared. I mean, that's her. Like I said, I've warned her many times about these honey traps, but she refused to listen. Trust me, I wish somebody like earlier in my targeted, I wish I knew a targeted TI who knew what I know now, that could have advised me. Just like when I advised certain TIs, hey, you gotta look out for this. I do my video, I'm saying, look out for this, don't fall for this. Because it's a trap. You're being manipulated through silent sound, special spectrum technology, as well as covert psyops operation, and then there's covert operations. So covert operations meaning that things are being done to where you can't see what's being done. For example, like honey traps, drugging. You might go out to a restaurant, something like that. They might slip something in your drink. Not enough to incapacitate you, but enough to where you can become a little bit more aggressive, or in other situations, right? To try to get you in trouble. So you gotta when I say covert operations, meaning those things, right? Meaning that they put people, or they have agents around you wherever you go, doing things, in the shadows, right? Behind the scenes, right? So you have no idea. So again, that's how they get away with a lot of this stuff. Okay, another covert SOP operation is, again, embedding commands and phrases within your psyche, subconsciously, either while you're sleeping or while you're awake. Consciously also. How do they do it consciously? Right? Silent subliminals. People engaging in conversational hypnosis. They'll come and want to talk to you, right? They'll come and try to, and one thing, here's what they do, right? Again, they'll try to set you up, or if they set you up, what they'll do, they'll send people after who will say certain things. But understand this is what kind of setup did they did to you, right? Was it honey trapping? Was it, putting you in a situation where no matter what you do, the outcome is always going to be negative because they control every variable and every aspect of the situation, of the environment that you're in, right? So you got to think about those things, okay? And you must understand this. This is why I say, if you have knowledge, knowledge is power. They don't like it when you have knowledge. They want to keep you ignorant and keep you as a believer, not as a person that know, right? But as a person that believes. And once you become a person that believe, like most people today, because they're Christians, they're religious, whatever, so now they can make you believe anything. But if you know the truth, understand that you know. And what they say, knowledge is, once you gain knowledge, you become unfit to be a slave. Knowledge is power. Having knowledge of self, knowing about your history, black history, not the shit they teach you about slavery, okay? That's the shit that they hide from you, right? The lies that they tell you about your history, okay? This is what you gotta understand. Learn about group psychology, how groups of people are manipulated, right? And the first one you should look at is religious indoctrination. How are people indoctrinated? Usually from they're small, right? And religion is like a self-perpetuating virus. We pass it on to our young ones, and they grow up dysfunctional, not thinking, only believing, not having no sense of knowledge, and they repeat our mistakes because we have them as believers instead of knowing.